It is on. Peace be with you, everyone. Hope you all are fine and doing good. Today we are going to do the last part of lesson number 8. Let me share the screen. Okay. Before that, you can see what we have done. Okay, we have started lesson number 8, stopping by woods on a snowy evening. We have done its explanation, reading, question answer, and then comprehension. After that, we have done its vocabulary portion, illustration, imagery, right? And we did vocabulary part A and B and C as well, right? And D. Now we are going to do its grammar part. Right, grammar part, adjective phrases and adverb phrases. Can you see on the screen? What is an adjective phrase and what is an adverb phrase? Today we are going to do this one. Is there any question regarding your vocabulary and comprehension or the poem? You can ask me, right? And then we are going to start our next part, that is grammar part. What is an adjective phrase? You all know what is an adjective. Okay, can you quickly tell me what is an adjective? Yes, anyone, you can raise your hand up and I will ask. What is an adjective? Yes, anyone of you? Yes, Nabil Khan.
Excuse me, teacher.
Yes.
A word that defines a noun is called adjective.
Very good. A word that defines a noun is called an adjective. And today we are going to do adjective phrase. Now, what is an adjective phrase? An adjective phrase is a group of words that does the work of an adjective, right? You know the work of an adjective, that adjective qualifies a noun, right? It gives more information about a noun. And what is an adjective phrase? Phrase is more than one word or two words. It's a group of words, right? That does the exactly the same work that an adjective does, right? You can see in the examples. Before I read this example, I would like to look at this slide, right? Okay, it is visible to you on the screen. Okay, just see what is an adjective phrase. He is an able teacher. Can you see? If you can see, you can just give me thumb up. Okay, right, fine. He is an able teacher, right? That this is our sentence. What is he here? He is a subject, is a verb, and able is an adjective, and teacher is a noun, right? Or you can write a sentence, he is our teacher, right? He is a teacher, he is a subject, is a verb, our teacher is a noun, right? And if we'll put able before teacher, so what does work it do? It gives more information about this teacher, which is a noun. So it is called an adjective. Just I have written tall man on the top. You can say man is a noun, and if I write tall with that, it describes what sort of man is he. Tall man gives more information about the man. So it is called an adjective. Now look at the next sentence, the same sentence. If I rephrase in this way, he is a teacher of ability, right? Our teacher of ability is also mean able teacher, right? He is a teacher of ability. So instead of able teacher, I have written a teacher of ability. So a teacher of ability is an adjective phrase, which gives more information about the teacher, right? Hope it is clear. If it is clear, then give me thumbs up, then I'll carry on. Okay, good. It is clear. Okay, you can see more examples as well. She had extremely blue eyes. She had extremely blue eyes, right? And extremely blue is an adjective phrase because about which word these are giving the information, or these are telling. They are not telling about she, about the girl. they are telling about her eyes, what sort of eyes she's having, right? So if she tells about she or eyes, both are nouns. So extremely blue is an adjective phrase which gives more information about eyes, right? Eyes is a noun. Now next sentence, she wore very expensive shoes. Very expensive. What is very expensive? It is giving information about shoes, what sort of shoes she's having or she's wearing, right? Very expensive. So very expensive is an adjective phrase. Sarah was hostile towards me, right? Hostile towards me is giving information about whom? About Sarah, right? You can see about Sarah. Okay. What sort of attitude Sarah is having towards someone? Hostile. So hostiles towards me is an adjective phrase which gives more information about Sarah, and Sarah is a noun. These are clear? Okay. You can further see here, and in the adjective phrase there is a head adjective from where you can get an idea. Why I added these two examples? Because in your exam you will get a sentence, right? Like someone can give you a sentence, she wore very expensive shoes, and very expensive could be underlined and asked, is it an adjective phrase, adverb phrase, or noun phrase? What is this, right? So how you can guess it out? You will see a head adjective in that phrase, right? Like blue, expansive, and hostile, they all are adjective, right? And from that you can get an idea that these are adjective phrases, right? Another proper way to get is that when you read the sentence, you will see to which word they are addressing, right? Or about which word they are giving more information. If they are giving more information about a noun, that means they are an adjective phrase. They are adjective phrases, sorry. Right? I have written two examples here. You can see here, adjective phrase, example number 1. She had extremely menacing eyes, right? Now, extremely menacing eyes. Look, what is eyes? A noun. And this adjective phrase is modifying or giving more information about eyes. And in extremely menacing may, what is the head adjective? Menacing. Like here, blue, expansive, and hostile. Right? Another example, if you say, the dog covered in mud is mine. Right? What is noun here? The dog covered in mud. Who's covered in mud? Or what is covered in mud? The dog. That means this covered in mud adjective phrase is modifying or giving more information about the dog. So it is an adjective phrase. And you can guess it out in that covered is an adjective. So it is head adjective is there. So it would be an adjective phrase. Is it clear? If it is clear, give me thumbs up. Then I'm going to read from your text. Yes, beta. Is it clear to all of you? You can write in the text. You can give me thumbs up. Thumbs up is a quick way of getting it is clear to you. Right. Fine, it is clear. Good. Right. Now look at the text. In your text, what is an adjective phrase? An adjective phrase is a group of words that does the work of an adjective, right? And the example is given here. I like to see a smiling face, right? Smiling is an adjective which is giving the information about face. Face is a noun, right? And if you look at the other sentence, it is, I like to see a face with a smile on it. With a smile, what does it mean? Smiling, right? But it is a phrase. And you know the phrases are mostly they are started with either infinitive to or either some preposition, right? Like it is started with. I like to see a face with a smile on it. With a smile is like you can say the smile. Smile is the head adjective in that, right? And from smile you can also guess out it is an adjective phrase. Okay, this is clear. Good. Now look at adverb phrases, right? Before we read it from the text, I just want you to look on these examples, right? Look it very carefully. right? And try to understand side by side. If something is not clear, you can raise your hand up, right? And or you can write in the chat box. Okay, adverb phrase. Like you read adjective phrase, there are two examples of adverb phrase. They went there. They went there. What is they? There is a subject, right? A subject is always a noun or a pronoun, that you already know. Went is a verb and there is an adverb because it is giving the information about the verb. Okay, before I explain further that an adverb phrase is, can you quickly tell me what is an adverb? Yes, I forgot to ask, what is an adverb? Anyone can unmute and tell me what is an adverb?
Excuse me, teacher.
Yes, yes, beta.
Adverb is a word that gives information more about the verb, that
Very good.
defines verb.
Very good, very good. Right, like adjective gives more information about a noun, and adverb give more information about a verb. Right, like in the sentence, you can see they went there. Went there. There shows where they went. Right, it is giving. There is giving about the information about went verb. कि कहाँ गए वो. Right. So if I write they went at that place, right? If I write they went there, what is there here? An adverb, right? And if we write to that place, so instead of there, if I write to that place is more than two words, so it will be an adverb phrase, which is doing the exact work as does an adverb, right? So they went there is an adverb, they went to that place, right? This is an adverb phrase. Okay, you can see the example down. So what is the definition of an adverb phrase? A group of words that function as an adverb, right? Example is, he will escape in the morning, right? In the morning, right? That is an adverb phrase because it is giving us the information when he will escape, right? It is not giving about information about we is a noun here, right? Subject is noun or pronoun, right? So it is in the morning is not giving information about we, but it is giving information about will escape, right? कि when he will escape, किस वक्त वो भागेगा, right? तो यहाँ पे क्या है? In the morning. तो in the morning is an adverb phrase, right? If I write he will escape, uh, he will escape there, right? For example, ये लिख लिया हम, right? कि वो उधर से escape कर जाएगा. Then it is an adverb. But if I write in the morning, right, then it becomes adverb phrase. So you can look in both the examples. Here it shows when and here it shows where, or you can say what do adverbial phrases tell us, right? Just let me fix it, right? Adverbial phrases tell us about how, when, where, and why. They give information about how, when, where, and why, right? An action has been taken place. And when you will see the example, it will be clear to you. Okay. Right. Eddie replied with a defined tone, I shall not eat my sprouts. Right? Eddie replied. Replied is a verb with a defined tone. Defined mean मतलब ढीठ होना, stubborn होना, उस tone में उसने जवाब दिया, I shall not eat my sprouts. Right? With a defined tone, right? Defined tone is an adverb phrase because it is giving the information about how Eddie replied, right? So if there is a word that address how, when, where, and why an action is being performed, so that is known as adverbial phrase or an adverb. If it is one word, then it is an adverb. It is more than one word, then these are adverb phrases. I'm going to repeat it again. You can see again. Eddie replied with a defined tone, I shall not eat my sprouts. So with a defined tone gives information how Eddie replied. About replied, I underlined replied. Replied is a verb. right? And it is modified, or it is being given more information with our defined tone, with politely, with a nice tone, or how the Eddie replied. Is it clear? If it is clear, give me thumbs up. Yes, all of you, I can see you. Okay, fine. All right, it is clear to you. Good. Now look at the second example. In the meantime, Max and his baby sister slept soundly. In the meantime, Max and his baby sister slept soundly, right? When Max and his baby sister slept, right? In the meantime, in the meantime is giving us more information about slept, right? So when did they sleep, right? Please unmute if someone has muted her camera, her mic. Yes, beta, please unmute yourself. Right. In the meantime, Max and his baby sister slept soundly. That's clear? Okay, when Max and his baby sister slept soundly, it is giving information about sleeping. Okay, when did they sleep? So in the meantime is an adverb phrase. Okay, look at next. We usually eat our lunch under the tree. Where do we take our lunch, right? It is giving the information कि हम कहाँ पर खाना खाते हैं, about where, under the tree. So it is an adverb phrase which is giving us information about the verb eat. कि where do we eat? We usually eat our lunch under the tree. That's clear? Give me thumbs up if it is clear. Okay. Yes, this word is clear. Okay, beta, quick ways to give me thumbs up. Right, okay, fine. Next, the game was cancelled because of heavy rain. The game was cancelled because of heavy rain. Why the game was cancelled? It is giving us information. Game क्यों cancel होगी? Why did the game cancel? Right? Why the game was cancelled, right? And it is giving us information because of heavy rain. Because of heavy rain is giving us information or modifying this verb cancelled. Cancelled होने की reason बता रहा है, right? कि because of heavy rain. So because of heavy rain is adverb phrase. It is clear? Okay. Next, Felicity scattered rose petals here and there. It is, I think, proverb as well, or saying. Felicity scattered. Felicity means happiness, extreme happiness. Scattered rose petals here and there. When you are happy, you feel like you're in heaven, like this, the meaning of this phrase. Anyhow, Felicity scattered rose petals. Now, where Felicity scattered rose petals, okay? Where the rose petals have been scattered, it is replying to that thing, here and there, right? So here and there, they are adverb phrases which are modifying the verb scattered. Next, Zach sang sweet ballads to win her approval. Zach sang sweet ballads. What are ballads? Small poems, right? Why Zach keep on singing, or why did he sing sweet ballads? For what? To win her approval, right? So to win her approval is an adverb phrase which is giving the information about Zach, why she sang, right? Or why did she sing? Clear? So what is the quick way to know about these adverb phrases that I have told you earlier, that in your exam you will have these sort of questions in multiple choice. Our sentence will be given to you, like the sentence could be given, we usually eat our lunch under the tree, right? So examiner could underline under the tree, and you have been asked, what is this? It is an adverb phrase, noun phrase, or adjective phrase. So how you will guess it out, or how you will make it clear, if you understand it properly, that's really good. Otherwise, you can see to whom it is addressing, to whom it is giving information, whether a noun or a verb. So under the tree is telling us more about this verb eat, okay, where do we eat, right? So if it is giving the information about verb, so it is an adverb phrase. But if it is giving the information about we, noun, then it will be adjective phrase. Okay, is it clear? If it is clear, give me thumbs up. Yes, all of you, beta. If it is clear, give me thumbs up, or you can write in your chat box as well. Okay, clear, that's good. Right. Now, let me read or revise, right, quickly about adverb phrase and noun phrase, right? Look at the adjective phrase. Sorry, adjective phrase we have already read. It gives more information about a noun, right? In your that main sentence, you can see he is an able teacher. He is a subject, is a verb, able is an adjective, and teacher is a noun. So able is giving information about teacher. Teacher is a noun. So if we write this way, he is a teacher of ability, right? A teacher of ability is a phrase which gives more information about the teacher. What sort of teacher is he? So this is an adjective phrase. That's clear? Okay, similarly, I'm going to just quickly revising adverb phrase like we have read, they went there, right? Here is giving us more information about went, about the verb. They is a subject. Subject always a noun or a pronoun, that you know already. Went is a verb. There is an adverb, right? Why there is an adverb? Because it is giving us information about went. Okay, kahan gaya, right? And if we write it in this way, they went to that place. To that place is giving us information, or it is modifying the verb went. So it is an adverb phrase. Secondly, you have to remember that adverb phrases always tell us about how, that you can see in the examples as well on on left side. I have written right side only. How, when, where, and why, right? These adverb phrases gives us information about how, when, where, and why, right? And which word are they adding meaning to? They are adding meaning to the verbs. Like you can see in all the words: replied, slapped, eat, cancelled, scattered, sang, that have underlined with red, they are all verbs, and with blue, they all are adverb phrases which are telling us, like the question is, what do these adverb phrases tell us? They tell us about how, when, where, and why. Is it clear? Hope it is clear. If it is clear, then I'm going to refer back to your text, right? This was just to revise you your previous knowledge. Now just look at your text. Your text is only this much. That should be clear to you. I'm going to repeat it again, your adjective phrase and adverb phrase, right? Hope you have opened the books. From your books, take out your grammar part and take out this page, I think page number 96. Right, adjective phrase. An adjective phrase is a group of words that does the work of an adjective, like I have already read. I like to see a smiling face. Smiling is an adjective. I like to see a face with a smile on it. With the face, with a smile. With a smile is giving the work of, or doing the work of smiling. So this is an adjective phrase. Next is adverb phrase. Adverb phrase. An adverb phrase is a group of words that does the work of an adverb. That's clear? Like Ali ran quickly. Ali is an adverb, right? Ali ran at a great speed. At a great speed is an adverb phrase, right? Also doing the work of quickly. That's clear? Okay, if it is clear, that's really good. Now, next, take out your exercise that we are going to do together, and then we're going to see the answers, right? Okay, stopping by wood on a snowy evening, your unit number 8, we are doing grammar part. Now take out part A. Replace each of the following underlined adjective phrases by an adjective, right? I will keep on reading and you will just reply me on the chat box. I open the chat box, right? Right. Okay, first word, first sentence says, he wore a turban made of silk. Made of silk. What you could write instead of made of silk? Made turban made of silk is an adjective phrase, right? He wore a silk turban. One of the students have written that. Okay, beta, silk, right? Made of silk. Instead of made of silk, you can write silk. Very good. Next, take it. Next is he is a man without a friend. Without a friend. The adjective phrase is without a friend. What could be the adjective in place of without a friend? Yes, quickly, friendless man. Okay. Next is nobody likes a person with bad temper. A person with bad temper. What could be the one word for that? The phrase is nobody likes a person with bad temper, right? With bad temper. What could be the adjective in place of with bad temper? Irritable person. Okay. Bad tempered person. Very good. Okay. Now next, it is of use. It is of no use. It is of no use. It is useless. Okay, good. Next, he is a man of sense. Man of sense. Man of sense. You can write one word. If you write one word, it will become your adjective instead of adjective phrase. He is a man of sense. Yes, quickly give me the reply. Sensible man. Okay, very good. Right. It is clear to you, right? Now we are going to do next part, then we will see the answers. Okay, next B part is replace each of the following underlined adverbs by an adverb phrase, right? Look, this is very easy, right? But your understanding should be also clear about that. If someone asks what is an adjective phrase, just or what is an adverb phrase, the distinction should be clear only then when these two sort of phrases are clear to you, right? Okay. Now replace each of the following underlined adverbs. Now they have given you adverbs and you have to change it with adverb phrases. The first one is, okay, I'll open the chat box. You can keep on replying. Very good, the way you have replied before. Yes. Number one is the pigeon flies swiftly. Yes. With great speed, with the smooth speed. Okay, fine. Next, he built his house there. He built his house there. What you can write instead of there? Yes, beta. Next, at that place. Okay, good, Harun. Next is he tried hard. But you can write instead of hard, he tried hard. He tried hard. Tried with great effort. Okay, fine, good. He spoke eloquently. He spoke eloquently. But you can write in spite of instead of eloquently with eloquence. Very good. Number five, did Sarah behave well? Did Sarah behave well? Did Sarah behave very nice? Okay, good. Okay, good, good, good. Come on. Right. Next. Okay, these are the five. Fine. Now you can look at this post answer. You can write any answer that you want. I have just written. Now you can tally with your own answers. Replace the following underlined adjective phrases by an adjective. He wore a silk turban, right? Instead of turban made of silk, I have written silk turban. Next is he is a man without a friend, and answer could be he is a friendless man. Number three, nobody likes a person with bad tempered. You can write nobody likes a bad tempered person, right? It is of no use, or you can write it is useless. Next is he is a man of sense, or you can write he is a sensible man. Hope it is clear. If part one is clear, give me thumbs up. Yes, quickly. Okay, fine, thank you. Now part B. Part B is, okay. Part B is replace each of the following underlined adverbs by an adverb phrase. Right now, adverb phrases, adverbs were there, and we have changed it into adverb phrases. You all have answered correctly, but even then you can revise it so that if you have made any mistake, you can correct it. The sentence was the pigeons fly swiftly, and you have written instead of swiftly with great speed. Next is he built his house
Built his
there.
house there.
Instead of there, you can write at that place. Next is number 3, he tried hard. Instead of hard, you have written he tried with great effort. Next, he spoke eloquently, and instead of eloquently, you can write he spoke with eloquence. Did Sarah behave very nice? Oh, sorry, it was the did Sarah behave well, and instead of well, you have written very nice. Okay, that was all about your exercise number A and B, and hope it is all clear. Right, now the next question is question number C. Make 3 sentences using adjective phrase and 3 sentences using adverb phrases. Hope adjective phrases and adverb phrases are all clear to you, right? We did this definition, we did the examples, and we have explored the examples as well, and then we have read textual examples, and we did the exercise. If it is clear, give me thumbs up, right? And if anything which is still not clear, you can give me in the chat box. You can tell me in the chat box, and we can revise it tomorrow. And let me tell you, tomorrow we are going to revise lesson number 9, all is not lost, right? And so be ready. Okay, let me see if it is clear to you. Right, okay, beta, all is clear, very good. Written, thank you, teacher, all clear, okay. Thank you, beta. This was all about today's lesson. Tomorrow we are going to start lesson number 9, right? That is all is not lost. One of the class has already read with me, but another class hasn't read. So you have to take it that you're reading for the first time. Take care. Bless you all. Let me just switch off the video.